My name is Amanda.
Okay, what school do you go to?
Lone Star.
Lone Star, and are you a freshman, junior?
A junior.
Junior, and what's your major?
Psychology.
Psychology. Alright, I have a few questions for you about creativity. The first question is going to be, what does creativity mean to you?
To me, creativity means being like original and having your own thoughts and everything, and it's also just very diverse because creativity can imply, even things with arts or fashion and things like that.
Okay. Next question. What is the most effective method of learning for you?
I would say being hands-on, and I learn by doing, so yeah.
Okay, sounds good. How does creativity help you in everyday life?
Creativity helps me in everyday life by the way that I am able to do my job and think of new ideas, and also the way that I express myself through the way that I dress or by my personality.
Okay, sounds good. How much creativity do you think teachers should allow?
I think teachers should allow as much creativity as the students need to be. I think it's important for the young children to be exposed to a lot of creativity at a young age so that they can hold on to that as they grow up and they can keep their imaginations and still be able to come up with their creative ideas even as they're older.
Okay, sounds good. That's a good answer. How are you creative? Do you enjoy being creative?
Yes. I would say that I'm most creative through being true to who I am. Being who I am is important. I enjoy being creative. I think if we weren't creative, then everyone would kind of just be the same and there wouldn't really be like cultural diversity because it would just, no one's coming up with new ideas or anything of how they are. So creativity is important, and I think it's good that we have that.
Yes. Do you think creativity is, I guess this is going to the next question also. Do you think creativity is an important part of life?
Yes, creativity is a very important part of life. It allows you to express yourself again,
without
doing whatever you want to do, really, because there's no limitations on creativity. You can just go and do it, and someone's bound to like what you do. As far as arts, they're going to see what you do, they're going to like it, and it inspires other people to be creative too when they see you being creative.
Okay, sounds good. How do you want your children or future children to express creativity in classroom or life?
Yes, I would want my future child to express their creativity by not being afraid to be like who they are, as far as like show it in the world, because kids act different when they're in their own homes and stuff. But I want them to go out in the classroom or in life and not be afraid to say the goofy things they say, and be free to who they are. And I think it's important for them to also be open with their thoughts and opinions in the classrooms and not let other students or another person try to pressure them into thinking a different way, because if that's not how they feel, then I don't want them to feel pressured like they should think that way because more people are thinking that way than they are.
Yeah, sounds good. Next question. Do you believe technology influence more creativity?
Yes, I think technology does influence creativity because it allows more like outputs for kids to see, and that can open up their imagination in ways that they can see that other people are doing these awesome things with creativity, and they can think of new ideas that they could do, and it really does show kids, it opens up their minds a lot more.
Sounds good. Well, how can you integrate creativity into life/school?
I think you can integrate creativity by having your own thoughts and opinions.
Okay. And how does your imagination help you to be successful in daily situations?
I think that for the most part, people don't really realize that their imagination is like affecting them in everyday life, but it could help. It like helps me in like work. When I get put into like spot on situations and questions, I'm able to think fast and problem solve.
Okay. And last question, how have failures in your life pushed you to succeed?
Failures teach you kind of like, it sucks that you fail, but you're able to, not give up, and you try harder, and so that pushes you to, do your best, and then, once you try and you're practicing to get better, then you do succeed eventually.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.